Morning, guys. Saturday, August 30th. Gonna be September 1st tomorrow, and I gotta be out of here. So, Ozzy. Cheers. So I took silicone and made a complete smear underneath. So I'm sure that they're both secured now and siliconed in place. I'm probably going to run a couple of finish nails from outside into the... I don't want to do too much nailing into its press board, so if you split open if you're not careful. So silicone is enough to hold it, believe it or not. It's a super sealer. So I'm going to put one more coat on it, and then the sink be completed. Got to put some knobs on. I got those already. I just got to stick them on. Took my shoes off when I came in. So we're going to be going outside. Hold on one sec. Let me put my shoes on. So went over to the store. Picked up a couple of bags of mortar and some sill wrap that I use as insulation. I wrap it around the pipes, and then I use oh god, what do they call it? The plastic that you wrap around packages and stuff. Shrink wrap? Not shrink wrap. Whatever. I'll think of it in a minute. So I have to close this hole in. I got to chip all the cement back off those blocks. I opened this up so that I could have access to clean all this area out. I got everything out of there now. It's nice and clean. There's no more smell in there. What had happened was the tenant flushed all his kitty litter down the toilet, and it plugged up the pipe, so it started backing up. And then it was blowing out of the gasket under the toilet and leaking underneath. And it was pretty stinky under there. And I tried to go in, I told you guys, to fix it, and I got arrested. And then the town came over and put a tag on the door, said that he couldn't live there, nobody could live in there. But so they kind of helped me out putting that tag on there, because he had to get out. It's a nice little apartment, and the rent was very, very reasonable for this area. I try to keep the rents just a little bit lower, and that tends to keep the tenants in place. If you try to rip people off with high rents, they find their place cheaper and they move right out. So you end up having a lot of turnovers, and they don't respect the place. So what I do is I charge a little less, and I try to get long-term tenants. And I've even gone so far as to only rent to friends and family. I've really changed my attitude about who I want to rent to. I've evolved. Let's go around the other side. So I'm going to be putting the golf truck online. So I got, material-wise, about $5,000 into this truck. Got the tags. I got the receipts in the folder. I always try to keep a tally how far it went so that I'm not overspending. There's more that I could have done, but I don't want to get too deep into it because I'm going to ask. It's a 5-window cab. It's on a running body. You can drive it home. I'm going to ask 10 and put or best offer. So be nice to put 22, but nobody's going to pay it. I see trucks online it's going on 16, 24 weeks, and you look at the price and you know why they haven't sold. If you want to sell it, you got to price it to sell in this market. And when I think about the time I put in, obviously I would have been working for sub-minimum wage if I added up all my time. But I don't do it for money. I do it to keep my ass off the couch so I don't turn into a fat ass couch potato. No bites yet. Let's go in the garage. I almost forgot. Now that Connie seems to like the Mustang, I did a little more planning on this. This is an all-wheel drive. This thing is, it don't even burn the tires. It just goes. Take this, just the glass lid off. Right here. Just take this part and this part. We're going to move this forward. Then we're going to have the tailgate. Just the glass part. This will stay here. And like I said, this will be hinged to open this way. Probably end up putting some chains on the inside and maybe just some latches or something. I don't know. I'll come up with something that's buried inside there with a pull trigger or something. I'll figure it out. The doors will be sealed off and all of this roof will be gone inside. One thing I don't want to do is create wells for water. So I'm going to have to open a series of panels, holes, where any water that does go down can drain straight through. It won't collect leaves and all that kind of stuff. But I don't want to take away from the structure of the car. So if I have to cap some of it, but still have a drain hole, it could be, because the worst thing you can do is create swimming pools in the back, you know what I'm saying, with all the wheel well and all that, because the bed's going to be up in this area, so you got all that below. I've seen a lot of hack work back in the day, guys cutting up station wagons to make trucks, and they'd be sloshing up the road with all the water in their bodies. So, got a lot on my deck right now. But the apartment's winding down. I'm just about done in there. Today I'm going to finish that wall. I got some insulation underneath. Inside the apartment is done. It's the stuff around it I got to finish up. Like, don't want my pipes to freeze, so I bought foam, and still can't think of that stuff they use. You get it at, they use it when you wrap up packages. God, why can't I think of the name of that? Plastic wrap, I don't know. Saran wrap, I don't know. Shrink wrap? No, shrink wrap is totally different. See? God. I guess I'm not going to worry about that. But the rear end is going to go in this truck. And then if I have to push it out, so be it. I got to get one of them trucks sold. I've been digging deep and I just bought another car. I could have bought the transmission and I bought that Mustang. I spent the money on another car instead of my transmission for my van truck. But I don't know. I paid $3,500 for that Mustang, and everything works. The interior is. I could turn around and sell it for $5,000 if I just fixed the body and make $1,500 off it on a flip. You know what I mean? Just fix the front end and touch up the couple of little rust spot in the wheel well where the paint's chipped off a little. I could do that. We'll see what happens. If Connie backs out on her Equinox deal, I don't think she is though. I think because I'm going to put the antique tags on it and put the top down after I fix the windows and take her for a ride, and that's going to make the sale. Later. Out from us to Rhode Island. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, guys. Bad Chad might be coming back, I hear. That's the rumor. Rumor.